What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another scooter video. Today we're starting things off a little bit differently because I have to replace the battery in my Mac. It decided to go kaput on me yesterday, so we have to finish that before we can even start editing today's video. But while I do this, let's make some breakfast and talk about what we're doing in today's video. I plan to go to my local Centerville skate park and film a how-to video for you guys. After that, I really want to work on my endurance and show you guys some tips and techniques that you guys can use when training for competitions. It's been a while since I've worked on any endurance, so you guys are about to see me get work today. But let's be honest, you guys didn't come here to watch me make an egg sandwich, so let's get that intro rolling and head up to my local skate park.
How do you guys like that? Was that kind of cool? I've never done it before with my GoPro, but basically I just took my arm and I like swung it around and just made a full loop. I'm gonna have fun editing that one. I know I will later. But anyways, right now we're up here at my local Centerville skate park, and today's actually been a little bit of a weird day. I started out, fixing my laptop in order to even edit this video and all my other videos because I'm so backed up right now. It's unreal. Like all my videos, they're so out of order. I gotta get caught up, and now that I have my battery fixed, I should have no problem doing that. But today we're up at Centerville skate park, and as you guys can see, there is literally nobody here at all. So I spent the last hour filming the how to get over a spine video because, well, I've had a lot of comments of like, probably realistically younger riders, maybe older riders too. I mean, maybe starting out riders, I should say, getting over the spine. The spine is a little bit of an intimidating ramp for a lot of riders. So I spent some time today focusing on how to get over the spine, and I'm pretty happy with the video. I'm pretty excited to go home and edit that one a little bit later today along with this one. But for right now, because this park is completely empty still, we can't not film here. I mean, it's just wild. I've been kind of getting lucky lately with a lot of empty parks. So we're gonna put the GoPro on the head. We're gonna get warmed up because, well, I'm not really warmed up. I've spent an hour here at the park, but I have not been riding. I've been filming a tutorial on how to get over a spine, which, if you guys know how I film tutorials, it's basically me talk for like 30-40 minutes, me get like 10 minutes worth of clips of me just like pumping over the same exact ramp, doing the trick like 10, 20, 30 times in a row. So if anything, I'm actually more exhausted than I should be without being warmed up. So let's put the GoPro on the head, let's get a warm-up session, and let's get this day rolling. All right, now that we got the GoPro on the head, we're ready to go. And since I have already filmed the video on how to get over a spine, I feel like it's only proper to like start out with the spine. So let's get a couple tricks on this bad boy, and well, let's get the warm-up session started literally right now. So cue that music in 3, 2, 1. Barely by like the toes of my toes. I am not a huge fan of this, and that trick came to me last second, so that was a sketchy little one. Let's go back for it though, and not have a near-death experience. Golly, I do not like kickflips. Something about that trick my shoulders just absolutely despise. I don't know if it's the motion or it's the internally rotation while doing it. It is not my favorite trick, that is for sure. Actually, comment down below, do you guys like rewinds or do you guys like kicklesses better? I'm kind of split down the middle, not really a huge fan of either of them, but it's kind of one of those tricks that I definitely should not stop doing because it's just like a combo trick that you can add in randomly in different combos. So I always try to do just a couple at least to make sure I still have them in every session. But that's pretty good on the spine. No, actually, I want to do a buttercup over it. I haven't done a buttercup on it yet. All right, we spent enough time on that spine today. Literally my entire session between filming that tutorial and that right there has been all day. So let's get as far away from that and let's go over to the street section over here and let's see what we can dice up. Get a heel up in here. I'm always a little confused what to hit in this park, or in the street section, just because there's a bunch of rails and I don't really know how to maintain my speed just because it's a bunch of banks and rails and it's like not really my jam, but I always try to make it work, or at least a little bit. Hit the flat rail. Yeah. All right, the new accomplishment for the day right here is going to be hitting this entire flat rail from start to finish. Oh, that was almost first try. Dang it. Same deal. Oh, we even got the whip off. Take that rail. Third try down. My crooked little finger can't even make a 3. Speaking of my crooked little finger, it's been a long time since I've updated you guys on how this thing's doing. It's like going on a year and a half. No way. I had to dislocate my finger. And this thing is still crooked as can be. I have to tape it up every single session and I can't quite bend it all the way down. But I got most of my strength back, so I have no problem sending bar spins anymore. As you guys saw earlier, I did that 360 double bar spin over the spine, which is pretty cool. But man, this thing is one of those injuries that you're just gonna have to live with for the rest of your life probably. But that's what we get in our sport. It happens. Let's get back into the street section now. I'm thinking we haven't hit the mani pad over there, so we're gonna try to get a little technical on this guy. So we're gonna go for a feeble, get a little power slide. Woo! Feeble nose mani to bonkity bonk. I was actually going for a Smith, so let's line that back up. Nose mani, Smith to almost a whip out. Those of you guys who do like monster rails and like ledge tricks, where you guys just like slide like butter forever, I would say I'm envious of you, but I'm actually not a huge fan of rails, so I can't really be envious of something I don't really like to hit, but it's still a dope thing that you guys do nonetheless. And it is something I do wish I could do better. It would probably make me like it more, but oh, I just couldn't get that Smith in there. Yeah. All right, we got that now. We're moving on to the next trick on this guy. Let's get a nose manual to whip out. Get that balance going and whip. Yo, why is that first try, but the other one's not? That's weird. That should be harder. Let's back it up with a lightsaber to whip out. We held on Michael Jackson style. Let's keep this train going. What else we gonna get here? Opposite feeble, and then 270 bar out. Oh. Come on, Ledge, let's get along. Just for the session. You know what the problem is? I'm not riding the Rapture 5-wide deck. If I had that thing on, I'd be able to lock into this no problem, and I'd be like gliding like it's nothing. Especially when locking into coping grinds. Oh my gosh, that deck is so buttery. It's unreal. Maybe I should throw the 5-wide on sometime soon and film a whole video with that thing just to show you guys all the nice details to get some really buttery grinds. And all right, let's get it. Go back for the power slide. Power slide. Oh. I think I forgot something. Late bar spin. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. All right. All right, there we go. Enough playing around on that guy. We're moving away from that now. Whew. And we're back to the top. Gosh, I can't speak with this thing in. Have we seshed the street spot? Oh, no. Nah, yeah, I got one more line. I'm gonna do a nosy across the manual pad, back lip, forward to bar off of the rail over there. I think we've done the street spot good enough for today. Let's move on. Whew, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I'm kind of feeling it today. I've been riding straight for like a week now, and we've had some really great weather in Ohio, and I am very thankful. But man, my legs are feeling it today, especially after hitting that spine like literally 1,000 times. My legs are just kind of pumped and dead, and I'm kind of breaking a sweat now, so I think I'm gonna actually take off my hoodie. We have a scooter plug. If you guys want to pick up a nice, comfy hoodie, you guys can go to rashforscooters.com. I'll have it linked down in the description so you guys can pick up this exact hoodie. You can even add your custom name to it if you want to. Makes for a great birthday gift. All right, we're gonna dive into this big boy now. We're just gonna go and hop in and start flowing around. Actually, since we're already plugging a whole bunch of things in today's video, have you guys seen my how to pump and flow video? Hold on real quick, let's get a buttercup right here. Yeah. As I was saying, the how to pump and flow video will be available in the upper right hand corner. But anyway, let's see, what are we gonna get now? Let's get a flare whip. I haven't done that in a second. And let's see if we can look back here. Not too bad in that bowl. That was always fun, just to literally keep flowing and keep really burning those legs up, as we were saying earlier. Since we were just talking about pumping and flowing, I'm gonna do something now that I usually do well, not only, but when I mainly train for competitions, I pump through the bowls for as long as I can. Usually I try to shoot for like a 2 minute 30-second run where I just go back and forth non-stop, pumping the entire time. It is absolutely exhausting, and by the time that first minute's over, you're like, oh my god, my legs are dead. So I'm gonna put you guys back in my head, and I'm probably just gonna speed through this really quick, and maybe I'll like put in like the funny parts where I'm like complaining about my legs being dead. But as a side note, if you guys are training for a competition or just working on like getting a rundown at a skate park, usually runs are between 45 seconds to a minute long, and a great way to train is to do the run multiple times and push nonstop for 2 minutes and like 30 seconds. That's a good marker, because if you guys can do that in the competition, a minute should be no problem at all. I always start this off so confident, and I pump through like super fast, like mobbing through, and I always send tricks and everything. So, oh, I already did a buttercup, but that's okay. We'll take a similar route to what we just took, just to make sure we can keep the speed. Actually, talking, I'm thinking is actually gonna help me, because it's gonna take my mind off of how bad my muscles are burning. But we'll try to really dig into these corners, take them really hard, and keep pumping through, and kind of feeling the burn a little bit right now, but we're gonna keep it going. All right, it's been a minute since we've done a trick. Let's do a hand plant right here. Might take a lot of my speed, but see if we can keep it going. Oh, start getting a little uncontrolled as soon as you get like a minute into this thing. That's how it always goes. Especially when you're in a competition and you're actually sending really hard tricks. This is exhausting, because if you don't always land perfect, which means the next trick is nothing like what you've been practicing, because it's all over the place. But we'll try to get a little manual here, do a couple tricks in and out, maybe a bri flip. Oh, we're getting really tired. The legs are not wanting to absorb anything at all anymore. Golly, I need to work my endurance. As you can tell, my breath is getting short too. Maybe we'll do a grind. That was a nice little break for the legs, but we are not even getting that high on the coping anymore. Look at this, Chase. We're getting invert. Oh, we're getting low. I'm trying to still pump some tricks in here, but man, legs are dead. Whew. Get him, baby. Come on. Hold him in. Drop Smith. I'm gonna guess we're right about a minute 40 right now, if I had to guess. So, got another, gosh, 40 seconds. That sounds deadly. Come on, keep pushing through. I tell myself this all the time I'm in a comp run. Just one more. Just one more trick, Chase. And that usually seems to help quite a bit. Legs are dead. That's 100% fact. Can we get a double bar? Can we still keep doing tricks? 1, 2. Whew. Turn it. I'm nowhere on the transition where I need to be. A little break. Whew. All right, what do we want to finish with? Thinking a flare turn down would be kind of cool. Oh, literally landed sitting down. That's my marker that I need to stop. Let's see how long this clip was. Whew, that was pretty good. My GoPro said 3 minutes, which means I probably, a couple seconds in between of starting stopping, made it right around that 2 minute and 30 second mark with a few tricks in between. I'm dead. You guys can tell I'm completely out of breath now, and that is incredibly exhausting, but that is a great way to practice and get your endurance up. And really, if you're going for a competition, that is a great way to get yourself into, I spit on the GoPro. My bad, guys. Okay, I'm pretty cooked now, but I think it's only proper we're in the session with a 5 flare. Heck yeah, we got the 5 flare. Actually, we got the 5 flare twice, because I did the GoPro angle and then we got the stationary angle on the ground. So it's always a good day to end on a 540 flare. They're actually feeling a lot more consistent too, so that's always good. But I still keep sending them on the same transitions. My goal is eventually to get them on different ramps in the park. I can do it on the 4-foot ramp over there, but just not super confident in myself in doing them. I'll get them eventually on every transition possible like I can in a flare, but I'm hyped. They're still coming around first try, and I can end the videos with them still, so that's awesome. Hopefully we'll continue to be able to do that. But anyways, good session all around. Today's video was kind of more like plugging all my other videos, so I hope you guys don't mind that too much. It was kind of fun to film the spine video while nobody was here, and then also talk about the pump and flow video, plug the Rapture hoodie, because we always gotta plug Rapture Pro scooters. If you guys want to check out all the goods, all the scooter parts like this right here, you guys go to ratchetproscooters.com. You guys always know I gotta plug that in every video. But we're going to wrap it up there. If you guys liked it, give me a big old thumbs up. And if you guys are not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, smash that subscribe button. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.